And good evening to you. Thanks for being with us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Jim Scott.
I'm Tammy Melchuk. Our top story tonight, a local child guidance clinic closed its 3 offices for the day after receiving a disturbing threat from an unknown caller. Staff says the threat indicated a violent attack. 17's Eric Richards joins us live from Oildale at the Henrietta Weil Memorial Child Guidance Clinic with the details. Eric?
Well, Tammy, I don't know if you can see, but right behind me on their door, there is a note that has been there since this morning saying that the clinic will reopen tomorrow morning. Now, I spoke with Bakersfield Police earlier today. They say they have patrols surrounding all 3 clinics. Here at the Henrietta Weil Memorial Child Guidance Clinic on Stockdale Highway, the parking lot and building sit empty as staff and clients take precaution following a violent threat Tuesday night.
We received that message the next morning around 7 a.m. and reported the message to the Bakersfield Police Department.
It was just a male voice that sounded possibly intoxicated and said had made threats against the center. I won't be specific about what those threats were.
Staff did say the threat was violent, indicating a planned attack would happen today. For precaution, all 3 outpatient mental health clinics were closed, including the one in Delano.
We don't know if the threat was ever planned to be followed through, if it was just intended to unnerve our staff, unnerve our clients. We don't know, but it's not worth taking the risk.
Joshua Sullivan says every client was notified and all appointments were canceled. But Sullivan says the clinics were open briefly this morning for clients needing emergency services.
We'll investigate and see if we can track down who the caller was, and then we try to determine if there was any validity to the threat and then take appropriate action.
Now, staff at all 3 clinics say if clients do have an immediate emergency to call the 24-hour crisis line. Also, if you know anything about this threat, call BPD. That number 327-7111. Live in Oildale tonight, Eric Richards, 17 News.